The other thing that happens is too much stress leads to sympathetic system, the fight or flight system. And when that happens, there is elevated blood pressure. There's a concept of heart rate variability, which is a measure of how relaxed we are. That goes down. So all that is the cardiovascular link why we can start having more cardiovascular problems. So that is why optimistic people are less likely to go in that mode, because they are not triggering their sympathetic response as much, and they're not really pumping their cortisol as much. People who don't find optimism feel, well, they have no control, so life is not going to go well. Optimistic people, because they feel that they can make some change, they have this approach philosophy that I can do something rather than avoidance. Also, in terms of approach, they are likely to do right things. They are likely to ask for help from medical facilities, from their friends, or tap into internal resources to get their positive emotions going. So optimism creates this sense of more connection, more internal positivity, and right choices. Women by design are caregivers. And when you care for somebody, you're likely to worry more. So women do multitasking, more worrying, more rumination, more caring. Also, women are predisposed to hormonal ups and downs. So research shows that during the time of puberty and menopause, when the hormonal fluctuations are happening, women are slightly more vulnerable to emotional ups and downs. And overall data shows that women have more depression, more anxiety, more mental illness. So everything put together, women are somewhat predisposed. So with women, if they can be optimistic, they're likely to have more incremental benefit in their health outcomes compared to men, is what one may hypothesize. Also, it's good to know that optimism is about 25 to 30% genetic. So what that means is it can be learned. And there are skills that can increase optimism, so it can be available to everybody who's interested. Women have a lot of self-doubt. We probably peg our self-worth on things least well done rather than what we do well. So that kind of doesn't give us the good positive energy. But if we could focus on, I tried my best, pat on the back, I will do better next time, that's optimism, that we are caring for ourselves. The other thing is women many times just go like they're super women, keep doing everything for everybody, very, very little self-care. And there's a time after which you're like, what happened here? Because you kind of go to the edge of the cliff and crash. So it's like, okay, I need help. And that's where we come in. I think that's probably half the victory when you say, I need help, That's big, because a lot of time we feel that it's a sign of weakness to ask for help. Absolutely not. Again, optimism or resilience, part genetic, part learned. And when the environmental stressors add up, even the strongest cannot sustain. So it's all about how much is the demand on the system and what are the resources available. And if the demand exceeds the resources, then we need help.